video, we're just going to be going for a little drive, doing a review on the Maxpeedingrod's coilovers. I've been dailying them for like a month or two, I believe now. It's been at least like 4,000 miles. I daily drive this car, and I really don't have many complaints. We're just going to go rip up the back roads, show you kind of how they handle. I'll kind of walk you through how I have them set up, and if there's something I recommend or anything along those lines, I'll try to go over it. But I mean, pretty much out the box, you're going to have to set all of the ride heights. You're going to have to set up the preload. If you don't know how to set up preload on a shock, you're going to have to watch some videos, because it could be a little bit tricky. It's not just something you're going to get out the box, throw in the car, and it's going to be perfectly dialed in. Unfortunately, that's just not how these coilovers are. There are some companies that are like that, but in this case, that's not how they are. So, prime time traffic right now, so this guy's sleeping at the light. If you've never driven anything with the pillow ball top mount, it's going to be a little bit interesting, a little bit different, but I think you're going to get to like it once you get used to it. So do some spirited driving back here. Sorry if you do hear some rattling and whatnot. Just still trying to finish the interior a little bit, and you know, there are some missing pieces mixed with stiff suspension and all that. So I run these pretty tight all the way around myself. That's just kind of how I like them, and I think they handle the best. Tight steering response though. I do have some more suspension upgrades to do on the car. I want to do like front lower control arms. I need to do ball joints. The car needs an alignment, needs axles, still needs a lot of stuff. This car is a work in progress, so I like doing little mods here. And there, kind of working through what changes were made to the car. Along with the coilovers, I actually have some other suspension upgrades on the car as well that definitely did help, but that's going to be in a different video going over that, what I did and whatnot. So max tightness on front and rear. What is this guy doing? He ain't even on the right side of the road. I have the coilovers max dampening all the way, and then I have preloads set up pretty tight. Like I said, there's some videos online how to set up preload, and I went a little tighter than your standard setting just to try to get that tightness that I'm looking for, and I nailed it. I mean, like I said, I've done 4,000 miles on this on some pretty rough road, and I really have no complaints. You know, it's a lot better than my other coilovers I had on the car. I had some teen street bases Z's on there that were pretty worn out, you know, and it was time to replace, and these Maxpeedingrod coilovers definitely fit the budget, and they ride great. So I don't really have many complaints, you know. Have the adjustability that you would want. Throttle pulls, you know. Not trying to beat up on old girl too bad. This motor does have a lot of miles on it, so try to be courteous here and there, but you know, you still gotta have some fun. So the main focus on this video is just the coilovers, showing you kind of how they ride and drive. Like, you're going 50 miles an hour and it just turns like right away, you know. Said I need alignment so the wheel might not look 100% straight, but for eyeball alignment at the shop, I mean, it drives pretty good. So it's gonna get even better when I get a true good alignment on the car. So, you know, the road's gonna make it pull here and there, but, you know, it's super tight. Car doesn't lean or dip too bad. It's not too bouncy or any of that. I mean, it handles just as good as you'd really want, you know. I don't know how bumpy this road is, but the car soaks up bumps pretty dang well. Yeah, there's a little bit of bumps there, but very competitive compared to some of these other brands. I don't nearly have them as low as you can take them. Not that I recommend slamming them, but if that's your thing, you know, that's your thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But the nice track kind of height I have, like a 1 to 3 inch drop, you know, I'm pretty happy with how it rides there. Bumpy, and it's really not affecting how I'm cornering at all. Maxpeedingrods, they definitely hold their own. Done 4,000 miles, haven't blown any shocks out. I drive on 495 on the daily, which I don't know if a lot of you guys probably don't know what road that even is, but around the DMV area, it's one of the biggest roads, highways around. It's the Beltway, so it's pretty tore up. So what we got going on here? One going left, one going right. Uh-oh, we got little deers. Don't want to total car. Come on. So one thing this time of year you got to be very careful of is deer. Stay super planted over those little hills, little crests. It's not like coming floating like you're gonna jump. It stays nice and low gravity. even when you do hit the bumps, it's not throwing you all around all crazy. Like, very controllable. Like, here's a dip, very controllable. See how we handle this bridge. Handled it nice. Switchback right here is sick. Up over the hill. Things handle great. Like, I have no complaints. Like, I've run it through the ringers and